it's Imogen. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be unboxing this package, which I've just received in the post and contains cuttings that I bought on Etsy. These are from a lovely gal called Mary, whose Etsy shop is called Poppet Plants. She has specific cuttings and propagations for sale, but also has listings for plants and succulents where you'll receive mystery cuttings, which is what I did. Mary has the list of possible plants in the items listing, but I don't know which specific ones I'll be getting today. I ordered 3 rooted cuttings and 7 unrooted cuttings, so we've got a lot to open today and I better get on with the video. So first thing I've noticed is that they are really securely packaged with lots of tape, and that's what the package looks like. Got a nice little note. I'm so excited, it feels like Christmas. So here are my plants. I don't know where to begin. We have names of the plants attached to all of them, which is great because my plant identifying skills aren't that great. So this is a Rhipsalis Pilocarpa. Okay, so here we are. This is the cutting. This is one of the unrooted ones, and the first thing I've noticed is that it's massive. There's a little bit of damage on one of the stems, but other than that it looks perfect. Mary has wrapped them all in, I think they're coffee filters, like circular kitchen roll and bubble wrap, so hopefully they'll all be pretty safe. This Rhipsalis is sort of furry, which I've never seen before, but that's quite cute. I don't have any Rhipsalis either, so this is great to not only get a new plant for my collection, but also a variety that I haven't seen before. I can see what they are from looking at the label before I actually open them. So I know that this is a happy leaf pothos. It's so cute. Okay. Again, wrapped up in bubble wrap and the filters. Here is my little cutting of the happy leaf pothos. It's got lots of white on there, which is beautiful. Hopefully we'll have some green as well so that it survives, but I think the happy leaf pothos do tend to have quite a lot of white on them. It is a top cutting, which is great, and I can already see a tiny little start of it on the newest leaf here. I'll pop this in water so that it can grow more root system. So another one I'm really excited about because I only have 2 types of pothos. Yeah, golden pothos and marble queen. Yeah. I can't even remember what plants I have at this point. Oh, okay. So this is another Rhipsalis. I'll be building up quite a nice Rhipsalis collection. So this is a Rhipsalis Ramulosa. Oh, okay. Again, I don't know what this one looks like. So this is what that Rhipsalis looks like. It's beautiful. It's obviously quite different to the other Rhipsalis, so it's much wider. It's kind of like the thickness of like a Christmas cactus. I've got 2 of these, so I've got this one stem which has 2 leaves on, and then this other one which is just the one. They're really lovely green with almost a sort of burgundy on the edges, and I don't know which side is the front and the back, but I do think there's a bit of a difference in that the back, or the front, is more burgundy toned than the other side. Hopefully that's picking up on camera. So that's like the front, and then that's the back. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, great, so another Rhipsalis. Okay, I'm going to pick up one that I saw next and that I'm very excited about. So this is a Hoya Tricolour Bordvare? I need to brush up on my pronunciation more than anything. I think this video is teaching me. And I'll be saving all of this bubble wrap so I can use it for if I send out any other cuttings or other packages. So if you saw my favourite plants video, you know how impressed I was with my Hoya Crimson Queen and how I said that I might want to get a load more. So this is definitely fulfilling that statement. Oh, Oh, okay, so this is one of the rooted cuttings. Like I said, we only have about 3 rooted cuttings and 7 unrooted cuttings. So here we are. You can see, if my camera wants to focus, you can see the lovely root system on there already, so that's perfect and great to go already in soil. So here are the leaves. Now there are loads of different sorts of Hoyas and I'm not familiar with them all, but this is really pretty. It's sort of different shades of green with like a dark green around the edge. This has almost got a bit of sort of sun stress, so it's got that lovely sort of pinky tone. We have quite a few different stems and already have 7 decent sized leaves and 1 sort of little new one that's still growing. So that's like a whole plant, not just a cutting. Oh, this is exciting. Okay, so this is one that I do already have and that I did just mention. It is a Marble Queen Pothos, but this, one of these leaves are massive. Let's see, so this is another one of the rooted cuttings. The kitchen roll or whatever it is damp so that the roots won't dry out, which is great. Whoa, okay, there we go, that is most definitely a rooted cutting. You can see the lovely big leaves with that marbling on, as the name would suggest. So that's great, so I'll put that in a pot, and then when my other Marble Queen propagation has grown some more roots, I can put them in the same pot, which will be nice and full. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is a Philodendron. I don't think I've got any. So this is a Philodendron Hastatum? Something like that. This is massive. Ooh. Okay. You can see how they've all been packaged. Lovely. Okay. So this is that Philodendron. It's lovely and soft. It feels like the sort of peace lily kind of leaves, that kind of thickness. I'm going to have to Google what it looks like as a sort of bigger plant, because I know that the Philodendron leaves can sometimes change. But again, another lovely cutting with, I think it's that, yeah, that's an aerial root, not a like soil root. I don't know what not a proper root, but an aerial root. So again, I'll put that in some water. I think I've got a jar big enough, it's massive. If I put it in one of my usual spice jars, it might fall over. But yeah, that's really exciting. Oh, okay. Sorry, my camera just cut out. Hopefully the framing is still the same. But I was opening the next Philodendron, and if you know plants, you'll probably be able to tell from the leaves that this is a Philodendron Birkin. Oh, this feels like it might be the 3rd rooted cutting, which is helpful because again it's quite a big one, and I don't know if I've got the jars for it. So there we go, that's the roots on the Philodendron Birkin. It has loads of leaves, 1, 2, 8, and I can see 2 more coming at least. Really well rooted. It has that distinctive kind of stripy pattern on. I know these used to be quite rare, or like the price was quite inflated. I mean, the name is Birkin, the Birkin bags are really expensive, and although I think they've come down in sort of like the last year, that's still really exciting to actually have again what looks like a proper plant, which is now in my collection. Super exciting. I am getting soil everywhere a bit though. But, so the next one, I never know how to pronounce these plants. That, is it Senecio? Senecio? Senecio, maybe. It's Latin. So that would be the Italian pronunciation. If anyone can actually speak Italian, then you're probably cringing right now. Oh, is this called a the computer name, so I can't Google it and see if I'm just making up stuff. But here we go. It's got like this lovely purple stem, and then these, I don't even know what to call them, they're quite like succulent leaves, and it reminds me of the sort of string of dolphins, string of beads, that kind of plant. And it's a lovely long cutting, and there's already new growth coming out of the top, so I expect that this one will be quite a fast grower. It has sort of nodes all along the stem, so that's great, so I'll be able to kind of straight off the bat create quite a few long strings. Yeah, I don't know much about this one, but yeah, Senecio Purple Flush. And yeah, really different to the other plants that I have in my collection, other than the string of beads. Final 3. So this is more than 10. Okay, so this is another name that I'm gonna struggle with. I will put them all on the screen as well as holding it up. But there we go. Murdannia Loriformis? I don't even know what kind of leaves I'm gonna even see when I open these packages up, which I love. Ooh, okay. There we go. So that is the cutting. So it's almost, I don't even know, it looks like the leaf is kind of wavy, sort of crimped kind of pattern around the edge. Never seen anything like this before. I don't think I've ever even heard of Murdannia. Yeah, again, probably a plant that I need to do some googling on. But it has these 2 really long leaves, and then another little sort of shoot coming out here, which has a couple of leaves on as well. So I will, I think, pop this in water again. I'll have a Google to see actually how I can propagate it. But yeah, that's sort of, it's lovely and kind of floppy. And I keep on stroking the leaves, they're quite soft and smooth. It's got sort of a, I don't know, like a grey-green inner, and then a more normal greeny green outer on the leaves. Very interesting. Okay. All sorts of plants that I've never known about before. Okay, I know how to pronounce this one at least. So this is a neon pothos. Again, I'll just show you that neon pothos. You know, the proper pothos collection when these all grow. Okay, so this one is a bit floppy. I probably need to put this into water ASAP, which I will do after I finish this video. So yeah, neon pothos. Yeah, it is properly neon. A lovely little sort of 2-stem, 2-leaf cutting. Again, another one to propagate. Okay, and this is the last one, and yeah, probably good because I'm definitely running out of space. Yeah, another one I can pronounce. This is a Hoya Carnosa Tricolour. This is the Crimson Princess. So I have the Crimson Queen, so you can maybe see a stem behind me about there, which has been blooming, but this is the Crimson Princess. So yeah, you can sort of see there how the variegation is on the inside of the leaf. So it's white on the inside and green on the outside, whereas the Crimson Queen is green on the inside, white on the outside. But yeah, another little 3-stem cutting. It's already growing out. Again, the vine. Oh, this is such a great parcel. Yeah, so again, I've now got a decent sort of Hoya collection as well going on. And I'll keep all of these with their name tags because otherwise I'll just completely lose track. But yeah, that's the 10 plants. I'm super happy with the variety and the quality of these cuttings. If you're at all interested, I definitely recommend buying from her. So everything's packaged really well. It's clear that Mary loves plants, and I was able to communicate with her through Etsy because I have to obviously wait for some of them to root. I know Mary also said that she keeps a list of what plants she's sent to customers before, so you won't get duplicates of the same plants if you order from her multiple times. I think that's really fantastic for keeping the sort of surprise mystery element of these packages, which is definitely a lot of fun. Hi, still me, just the next day. I've been editing this video and realised that the end got cut off, but I wanted to add a couple of things and thought I could show you the 3 rooted propagations which I've now potted up. So after filming yesterday, I realised that I actually received 11 plants rather than 10 because Mary had popped in a little bonus to my order, which is really lovely and kind of her. I also didn't mention the prices, so the mystery unrooted cuttings were £1.50 each and the rooted ones were £3 each. There was 20% off so when I bought these, but I would happily pay full price, especially as I now know the quality of these propagations. So just to show you the 3 plants, this is the Marble Queen Pothos, which I need to find an outer pot for, but she's lovely and happy in a mixture of coca coir, bark, perlite and regular compost. Here is the little Hoya, which is the Tricolour Bordvare. I think I called it a Bordvare, and it's a Hoya Australis. So this is just in a little pot for now, but I think it looks really cute in there. And finally, here is the Philodendron Birkin, which is in this beautiful handmade pot, which I bought from Silver Spot Ceramics. And I've been waiting for something special to put in here, and I think the Birkin perfectly fits the bill. I just need to cut down the top of the inner pot, but otherwise I think it looks really fab in there. This video is probably really long now, so I'll quickly say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on Friday for my next video. Bye!